The film is beautiful. The animation is beautiful. The sequences, the action sequences are very exciting. The characters are really well made, and they're really likable.
2 words, sir. Personal hygiene.
Anybody who's been on my channel for a while knows that I'm a 2000s boy. I've covered many nostalgic properties before, but one film in particular refuses to leave the cavern of my subconscious. It's bad, but not for the reasons you think. Doogal is a 2006 sci-fi horror starring a bunch of famous people and nothing else. After accidentally releasing a Blue Man reject, Doogal and his equally horrifying friends go on a quest to retrieve the Infinity Stones before it's too late. You know what's funny? I actually saw this in theaters back in 2006, all because Butch Hartman was involved.
From the creator of The Fairly Odd Parents.
This film's very existence is puzzling. It has MTV level pacing, top dollar American celebrities, and the manic energy of a Sonic fandom. I haven't seen anything like it since. Let's purge it from our memories once and for all. The movie begins with an epic showdown between Zebedee and his nemesis Z-Bad. Doogal sneaks around town for sweets. He hijacks his candy cart into the merry-go-round and it explodes. Z-Bad and his henchmen are released. Who thought putting a prison inside a carousel was a good idea? You do know those things need maintenance, right? Z-Bad's cold magic traps the carousel's riders. Florence, Doogal's owner, I think, can't break out. Doogal and his pals summon Zebedee. He explains that Z-Bad is looking for 3 magical diamonds, which can turn the world into Antarctica, and sends them off on their quest. Meanwhile, Z-Bad enlists Sam, the soldier decoration from the carousel, and honestly, these two are the best part of the film. Their dynamic feels straight out of a Fandub.
Doogal and his friends set out to find the enchanted diamonds.
Oh yeah, the narration literally recaps what happened a minute ago. I guess to compensate for the brisk pace, yeah, this film moves way too fast. It establishes our heroes with no time to process anything. Speaking of characters, we have Doogal, an ineffective candy-obsessed dog whom everyone despises. More on that later. Then there's the stoner rabbit Dylan, whose way of speech changes in every scene. Then there's Ermentrude, the opera singing cow. And lastly, there's Brian. He's just a snail. Doogal instantly gets kidnapped. Z-Bad and Sam interrogate him with chocolate. The cow rescues him and get immediately ambushed. Zebedee comes to the rescue. The Springmen have an epic Dragon Ball Z-like battle by firing their magic mustaches. Red Sea gets frozen from the shoulder up. He conveniently forgets he can aim the mustache at his left arm and free himself. Z-Bad finishes him off. The team ventures into a volcano and finds the first Infinity Stone. Z-Bad springs in and steals it. Team Doogal reaches an island. No joke, a few of the locales look really nice for 2006. I just wish we had more aesthetically pleasing character designs. The team uncovers the second Infinity Stone. Doogal accidentally spits out his gum and triggers a trap. Nice work, dude. The rabbit goes John Wick for a second and defeats them. Z-Bad steals the stone anyway. The team finds this convenient hieroglyphic, which reveals the third stone was in the carousel. Don't ask. The team encounters Z-Bad in this intense train set piece.
We have a prisoner up there we need to dispose of.
We can't do that, sir. Geneva Convention, sir.
I don't care if it's a Star Trek convention!
Team Doogal crashes and makes it back to their hometown. Sam rebels against Z-Bad and fails. It turns out Sam had the third Infinity Stone all along. Z-Bad powers the jewels and freezes the sun. The animals confront him. The animals knock 2 Infinity Stones back into the carousel. Doogal sprints for the last stone and knocks it back in. Z-Bad's magic is reversed and he's imprisoned. Doogal is rewarded with candy, learning no life lessons in the process. The credits roll. What? There's behind the scenes footage? Doogal is a very puzzling movie. The plot is pure madness. The characters aren't charming, and the whole experience is a fever dream. Who made this? How did people like Whoopi Goldberg and Jimmy Fallon agree to this? Why does this even exist? Unfortunately for me, I know why. It turns out Doogal is the American dub to the British film The Magic Roundabout, which is based off the 1960s psychedelic kids show of the same name.
Roll up, roll up. I have a special announcement.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch.
Someone believed it was a great idea to take that property and Americanize it. Who, you may ask? That guy was Harvey Weinstein. aka future resident of the bad place. According to Butch Hartman, Harvey watched the British version and saw an opportunity for easy profit. Harvey hired Butch to rewrite the movie's dialogue to be more American, but Butch's work was replaced anyway. Harvey hired his voice actor buddies to dub this new script.
Harvey Weinstein called and said, do this film. And I fear him, as most do. And I said, yes. Please don't hurt me.
Fortunately for us, someone videotaped the dubbing process. The voice actors are baffled by what they see, and they make the best of it.
Whoopi Goldberg plays a cow, and I'm head over heels in love with her.
No comment.
This was probably the weirdest movie in their careers. Legit, I don't blame the voice actors, especially Doogal's kid actor. They did a good job despite the garbage script. This documentary reminds me of the online series Real-Time Fandub Games. It's about a group of friends improvising their lines over gameplay footage. It's pretty nonsensical and amateur. At the same time, it's legitimately the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
I can't see the end of the horizon! Hatsune Miku!
Oh god! Hatsune Miku is dead!
Doogal feels exactly like a fandub.
My name is Neo.
Hey, I'm Steve.
There is no spoon.
The characters constantly sidetrack the topics and references not related to the plot. They somehow mess up the lip syncing on a film already in English.
Hey buddy, mama say, suka.
And it's hilariously absurd. But there's a crucial difference between Doogal and the fandubs. SnapCube's fandubs are just novel internet videos, while Doogal is a real movie you had to pay for. Doogal, as a movie, didn't have a chance. It bombed both critically and financially. The film has no thematic subtext. It's just four animals using the power of friendship to defeat Will Smith's reference model from Aladdin. The film moves way too fast for you to process anything. Nothing ever seems to connect. There was that romantic subplot between the snail and the cow. That doesn't go anywhere. What are the good things? Well, some of the environments look decent. The magic mustache battle is interesting? ? And Z-Bad would fit perfectly in a SnapCube video. So, that leaves us with the highlights. Firstly, magic mustaches. I give points for originality. I haven't seen anything replicate this idea since. Secondly, failed cash grab. This dub's whole existence stems from Harvey's desire to retrofit an obscure British property for the American market. It failed. Lastly, golden trash fire. It may be a train wreck, but it's a fascinating train wreck. Aside from the so bad it's good dubbing aspect, I can't recommend Doogal as an actual movie. It's nonsensical, pretty embarrassing, and doesn't give you a chance to process anything. I sincerely believe this is the worst movie from my childhood. I give it 1 blue man out of 5. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are doing well during the pandemic. I'm doing just fine. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you later.